Hey, Manuel here. If you're wanting to solidify your financial future in these difficult times, watch as Mike Klingler discusses how he's leading a team of marketers with the purpose of helping you build something significant at MyDailyChoice Hempworks. There's still plenty of opportunity here, and you've never seen help like this.
Everyone, so what we're looking at right now is a Google Sheet that I am training my team to use to keep track of who should be in the marketing rotator and who shouldn't. Now, we have lots of different marketing rotators, but the process will be really similar in terms of what my team is doing in terms of our support team to help me track who should be in or not in a particular marketing rotator. Are they fulfilling their commitments, etc.? Because if not, then we don't want them getting leads because then they're not most likely following up with those leads and it's just wasted. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for anyone in the team if that's happening. So we need to make sure people are following through on their commitments. We have to track that. And it's got to be a pretty tight process so it doesn't require my time every day. I can't have people emailing me going, Mike, why am I not in the rotator? My team needs to be able to address that with you. It needs to be really, really clear when you're in the rotator, when you're not in the rotator, what to do to get back in, all without it involving me. Otherwise, I can't move us forward as a team, fulfilling my best offering here, and using my skill set to move us forward as your guide in marketing. That's where my time should be. So. This is the top 100 rotator. It's just one of the many rotators that some people could be in. If you're not in a rotator now, you can certainly qualify to be in one. I've talked about that in the past, and I'll talk about it again. If you're a top producer, you're going to have plenty of opportunities to get into more marketing rotators. But we're getting all this whole engine, all cylinders firing. And part of that is this being really well administered. So anyway, I'm working with the team right now with administering this process. I had them go through everybody again, and we found there were some people in rotation for the top 100 that shouldn't be according to what we're seeing. So now I'm still involved because I still have to tighten up this process. So I don't need to be involved as we go forward and turn on all the marketing rotators. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. If you're in the 27K rotator, well, that one's not actually going to turn on until I hit the 100K affiliate level. That's those people that got in that one, you're going to be rewarded for sitting through this process long term, and you have a big, you can have a big surge of pre-enrollees once I hit the 100K affiliate to reward you for being here through this process. Now, if you're not in that one, nothing to cry about because you're going to get more spillover when that happens. Some people might be underneath you that are in the 27K rotator, so you can have that growth, and there will be more opportunities for more rotators, lots of them. In fact, a lot of you know one of them is if you're in level 3, you get added to one. Or if you're at level 1 or level 2 and you just do your basic commitments, once you have 100 people on auto order in one leg, even if you didn't bring those people in, you can get added to a rotator of 10 different uplines. So there's lots of different rotators. But we have to have this process really, really clear, and we're still making it perfect. So, maybe it will never be perfect, but it needs to be running smoothly without me having to be involved so that I can do what I do best. Okay, so right now, this is something that I just wanted to touch base with you on so you knew if you're in a rotator. We also have a 5K rotator. We have a rotator some people got into and won a position in February. You should know if you're in a rotator or multiple rotators now, and again, I'll say it one more time, if you're not in any, all of that spillover from the other rotators is going to help you massively, and you might have people in your downline team that are in some of those rotators, so even if you're not in one yet, all of this helps you guys. That's what you got to understand. And we're just turning all of this on, getting all the cylinders firing. So once I have this tight, I'm going to turn on the other rotators that some of you are waiting to get turned on. And once we have them all delivering and running smoothly, I'm going to announce more opportunities for rotators for our top producers. If you're not a top producer, remember, all these other rotators and everything that we're doing helps you as you get spillover. And even and then a lot of you even have people underneath you, as I said, in these rotators. So there's that growth. And then even on top of that, I mentioned the other rotator you all can earn a position in. And getting added to 10 different upline marketing rotators, which we are going to turn all of this on as we perfect what I'm just sharing with you. We need to perfect the process. of making sure people are in it who should be, and to be able to pull people out who shouldn't be. Now, when it comes to getting added, listen carefully to what I'm about ready to say. When it comes to getting added to 10 different upline marketing rotators, that's a situation where the upline will be managing this, and I need to teach you guys how to manage this. And it starts with teaching my own internal team how to manage this. You following? So we're just getting all of the cylinders firing right now. I have turned on level 2 strategies. They're just kicking on right now as we speak. One of them won't turn on until the 17th. They get delivered at different times. I'll keep you posted on all of that. It's very exciting for everybody in the organization, again, because of spillover, again, because you might have people in level 2 who are implementing those strategies who are underneath you. So, I mean, everyone wins as we crank on more marketing, which is all happening right now. So anyway, I just want to give you this update, trying to tighten up this process for the top 100 rotator once it's tight and clear, because it's still not quite there. We had a couple of people in rotation that shouldn't have been. Need to train my team how to just systematically spot that and be able to communicate with them. We're not going to do a lot of hand-holding, guys. If someone's not meeting their commitments, I'm not going to bog my team down with somebody that we're constantly pulling in and out and in and out. You know, if that's happening, then we might have you sit out for a few months. And then if you maintain your commitments for a few months, then you can get back in, something like that. We can't be spending all of our administrative time, and that includes you. You don't want to be spending all of your administrative time on one or a couple of people who are, you know, not doing their commitments, and they are, and then they are, and then they are. You don't want to have to deal with that. So again, considering everything, and with the aim to be to create this ideal smooth running system where I get to just be your guide. I clearly know marketing. The challenge right now is I'm not getting to do a lot of marketing. I'm still at the top of the leaderboard, not number 1, but the top 5 or something like that regularly. I think I'm number 4 right now. And that's important because I need to lead the way. You know, things get really out of touch when you have leadership not leading the way, and just, you know, and that will happen sometimes. There might be a stretch or a period where I just completely put my focus on you guys entirely and completely just remove myself from enrolling so I can totally just focus on helping you guys. But it can be risky when you have the leadership completely removed from that process and just kind of, you know, telling you what to do, and they're so removed from the process, they're not actually testing, they're not actually marketing themselves. So it's really important that for a while, I do a lot of marketing and I'm leading the way and I'm showing you what I'm doing that's bringing results. Does that make sense? And so that's why I'm getting all this set up so I can just do that, show you what to do to get the results I'm getting, like I've been doing by giving you the emails to send to pre-enrollees. But now we're moving into level 2 strategies, for example, and I'm showing you the ads that I'm running and the pages that I'm testing. We're going to move into YouTube marketing, and then we're going to move into level 3 marketing where this really gets crazy. You want me leading and you want me showing you through example, demonstrating exactly what I'm doing that's working. You should all see by now that I know marketing. That's the easy part. The challenging part is, you know, which is peculiar, but nonetheless a reality, because it's so easy for me, and it really is easy. Like, it's really duplicatable. But you know, I'll give instruction or something, and you know, a big group will miss a little instruction, and then that bogs down the team, and now my team's coming to me with questions. That's what's slowing us down. So that's what we're perfecting. And once I can just focus on marketing and then point and show you what I'm doing, and then you've just gotten through the initial ropes, this is just easy, guys. It's like really, really, really easy. But it takes time for me to put all of this administrative stuff in place so I can focus on doing what I do best and show you how easy it really is. So, you know, commit to the process, and it should be clear to you by now where we're at in that process. Even if it's not, you can't articulate it, you should be able to kind of get a feel for it by now, that we've got a farm here and we grow crops, and yes, crops grow, and I'm going to show you how to till the land and tend to the seed, and it's really not that complicated. It's simply a process that takes time that you need to keep your attention on, and you don't need to be perfect in any way. And we're making it really, really easy, giving you the tools, showing you how to use the tools. You don't even have to create much content. Those of you who do create your own content are just going to go do wildly better, but you don't even have to. You just have to, then you have to pay a little bit more time is all. Guys, we're going to make this really, really simple. Just keep following along. We're now moving into level 2, and I'm getting these administrative processes in place like I just went over with the rotators. Once we get top 100 tightened up, then I'll move on to launching the 5K rotator, the February rotator. All of the rotators will just start to roll out now that we're in level 2. I'll see you soon.